you have been before, because it is a time based test and you do not have a lot of time to read all the passages, so speed plays an important role. So if you are slow in So hey guys, welcome to another video, and in this video we are going to talk about IELTS reading section, and this video will be the first part of the 4-part series which I am going to make and will be uploaded soon. So this part emphasizes on the reading part of the IELTS exam, and if you have like any doubts in the IELTS reading section, or if you have not gotten a good score in the IELTS reading section, then this video is for you. In this video I will be giving you 10 tips and tricks so that you will be able to get a good score in IELTS reading section. So let us get started. So the number one tip I can give you is prepare yourself for all sorts of questions, as the IELTS exam has a lot of types of questions. For example, there are 14 types of questions which are asked in IELTS reading section. If I have to give an example of it, I can think of like, for example, multiple choice questions are given, true false are given, as well as sentence completion, word completion. There is a paragraph given, you have to give a title to it, and also there is a summary given and you have to give a word to it. Another type of question is a crossword question. We have to match all the paragraphs and the headings or title which match with the paragraph. So there are all sorts of questions in the IELTS reading. Do not focus on only one question type, but prepare yourself for all the question types, and this will not only make your preparation more robust, but it will also prepare you for the worst case scenario, which is like all the title and summary questions can come in one go and it will be difficult for you to solve it. So prepare for all of them equally. Number two tip is speed. You have to be a lot like speedier than you have been before, because it is a time based test and you do not have a lot of time to read all the passages, so speed plays an important role. So if you are slow in like reading sections, like I would request you to practice as many passages as you can, because it is a time based test and you won't get enough time. Number three tip is don't try to read the whole passage. You cannot, trust me, you cannot read the whole passage here, and the only tip I can give you right now is do not read the whole passage. You only have to find the answers, right? Just like go through the questions, like this is a question asked, and just go through the paragraph like searching for an answer. The only type of questions which require you to be a detailed reader are only the matching headings and reading the title. For example, you have to match a paragraph heading. For example, a lot of paragraphs will be given and you will be asked to like which heading matches this paragraph. So these type of questions will require a detailed type of reading, but do not read the whole paragraph. Only focus on the questions and find the answers in the paragraph, because you have a very limited time. Number four is developing a strong vocabulary, and trust me, you cannot get good vocabulary just by reading and like learning like this word means this word means this. Unless and until you do not apply them in your real world life, you will not be able to learn these words. So having a strong vocabulary plays a very important role, because you might encounter a few words which you do not know the meaning to, and the paragraph may seem impossible to get, like you cannot like get what exactly is given in the paragraph. So here vocabulary plays a very important role. For vocabulary, I would say like read a lot of like hard newspapers, for example Economic Times and the Hindu. These like these have a typical type of words which you will find problem in getting a hand on them, but these will also increase your vocabulary and will help you score better in the reading section. Number five is skimming and scanning. So what is skimming? Basically, for example, I'm reading a paragraph and I'm in the middle of the test. I look at the question and I try to look for the answer. For the answers, I do not read the whole passage. I just like skim through the lines, and if I locate the right word, then I stop there. And for example, if I also do not locate the right word, and if I have the hint for the right word, that the right word might be 2 lines below, 2 lines like above it, so these points I will underline them, and this is known as skimming. Scanning has no sorts of relation with understanding the passage. You do not have to understand the passage, just like search for the keyword, the right keyword, which can fetch you the answer of the question. So skimming and scanning is a recommended technique for getting a good score in the reading section. So like work on it. Number six is getting used to difficult passages, and this is a bit tough right now, because if you are in the middle of an exam and you get a difficult passage, you might like get anxious or get worried, like what do I have to do right now. So getting used to difficult passages is an important part, and I would recommend you to like read a lot of passages from the BBC News or the Economist, and these use typical grammar words which you do not know at first, but you will be able to recognize them once you have a hand on them. So like get used to the difficult passages, as many as you can, so that the test seems a bit easier. Number seven is know your weakness. For example, I have my IELTS like a week after, and I am giving a mock test right now, so I will like focus on my weakness, not my strength. Like I'm not doing well in these type of questions, I'm not like finding the match or the multiple choice questions easy, so I will focus on them. You have to be realistic right now, and you have to be realistic that okay, these are my strengths, these are my weaknesses. I do not have to focus on the strengths, the weaknesses I have to improve so that I get a good score. So note down your weaknesses, what all problems you are having right now, and solely focus on the weaknesses part, and you will get a good score. Number 7 is watch your time, because you only have 60 minutes to give answer to 40 questions, so it is a lot like speedy process. So always have a track of time so that you do not miss on the questions and you are able to complete the test on time. Number 8 is keep the order. For example, there are 5 questions which I have to answer to, so do not go to the 5th question directly, because the answer to the 5th question will only come after you answer the 4th question. So keep the order maintained and do not like rush through the process, like go one by one, question number 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5. Do not rush to the 5th question, because you won't be able to find the answer unless and until you find the answers of the previous questions. Number 9 is if you have like unfamiliar words which you do not know the meaning to, I'll tell you a solution of that. You do not need to find the answer to the unfamiliar words. You just need to cross check, or like you need to cross the answers which do not match with the context. For example, if I am given a question and there are 4 answers for that, and I'm pretty sure that these 2 answers are not the answers, so I will cross them and only 2 are left. So finding the answers to those 2 questions will be much easier as like compared to finding the answer of the 4 questions. So always cross the answers which do not match to the relevance of your context. And the last tip I can give you is no blank boxes. So this does not have a negative marking, so do not leave any blank. Like fill all the answers, or even if you think that this answer might be wrong, fill them, because there is no negative marking and it might prove your way and give you a positive score. So this is it for the video, guys, and I hope you find the 10 tips and tricks for IELTS reading useful. And this is only the first part of the 4 series which I am going to upload. And if you have any doubt, my ebook named Master Your IELTS is also on Amazon KDP platform, where I talk about the basics of IELTS structure and also the tips and tricks of reading section, writing section, and all other sections. So you can go check it out on the Amazon KDP platform, and it is absolutely free. So let me know in the comment section how you find it, whether you like it or not. And इस वीडियो के लिए इतना ही, मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, बाय बाय. Coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in